What's up guys, you're watching India Today Tech. I'm Rahul Sethi, and in this video I'm going to unbox the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. It's one of the very special, much awaited flagships in the Indian market. Firstly because it's the first smartphone from Huawei in the Mate series to come to India. And secondly, it has a lot of features, new features that we haven't seen in flagships before. As you'll see, it has Leica branding at the top on the box itself, which means that the cameras on the device are certified from Leica. Anyways, we'll quickly unbox the device and we'll take a look at most of the major features that come with the smartphone. So let's begin. Inside the box, there is the phone itself, and you'll see it is a very intricately made smartphone. At the back, you'll see it has dual tone finish. Though this has become quite common, the back is purely glass. It has been made very finely with curved corners and a very shiny look. But more than that, you'll see that the quad camera setup at the back looks very amazing. We'll talk more about it. First, let's take a look at the other box contents. In the box, first up, you get a SIM ejector tool, a quick start guide, and a warranty card. There's a Type-C USB cable that is good in length and quality. Then there are in-ear type earphones that look very similar to that of the iPhones, but there's an inline microphone with volume controls at front. Next, there is a Type-C to 3.5mm converter. It's going to come handy because the phone does not have a 3.5mm headphone jack. Now the charger on the phone is also quite special. It has 40 watt of output rating and is a super fast charger. It has 10 volt of output with 4 amperes of current output rating, and it's going to charge the 4200 mAh battery on the phone in a very short period of time. Anyways, I'll power up the smartphone and you take a look at the full specifications of Mate 20 Pro. Now the Mate 20 Pro has a very unique design, although it looks very similar to that of Galaxy S9 with curved edges on this display. It has a notch at the top, and if you'll see at the bottom, there is no headphone jack. There's a Type-C USB port, primary microphone, and a secondary microphone as well, with a SIM card tray put between them. So if you go around the phone, you'll find that there's only one tray on the smartphone, but the phone supports dual SIM, in the fact that the SIM 1 goes on the top, and if you rotate the tray, you'll see the space for SIM 2. And not only that, the second space can have a nano memory as well, which means that it not only supports dual SIM cards, but if you let go of the SIM 2, you can also expand the 128GB storage available on the device. At the top, you'll see there's a third microphone, so it has a triple microphone setup for better audio capture. There's also an IR blaster, which allows you to control home appliances. If you take a look at the notch now, it has the front camera, the earpiece, ambient light and proximity sensors, and IR sensor for face detection. Now if you talk about the design of the smartphone, it's pretty exquisite. I mean, not only in terms of look and feel, but also in terms of usability. For one, it has curved display that gives you more screen area, and very much like the Infinity display, it feels like the display has no bezels at all, at least on the sides. Although at the top it does have a notch that may hinder the experience, but nonetheless you get very great screen to body ratio on its 6.3-inch display. The frame of the phone has been done in metal, and the back also has Corning Gorilla Glass. But if you talk about the usability, you'll see that the phone is IP68 water and dust resistant, which means very much like the Galaxy S9. The phone is resistant to water in about 1.4 meters. Also, the phone supports wireless charging, and not only that, it can wirelessly charge other smartphones as well. For example, if I put another smartphone on top of it, it will be able to charge that smartphone using its own battery, which is quite a unique thing in the market right now. Of course, the USP of the smartphone is its cameras, but we'll take a look at them later. But first, let me also show you the changes Huawei has done in its Emotion UI. The Mate 20 Pro comes with a new UI that Huawei has built on top of the Android 9 Pie, and there are very good new features on the device. First of all, you'll see there are much less third-party apps, so there is less of a clutter, and most of the apps that Huawei bundled with the smartphone are put in a single folder. Next, if you go in the settings menu, you'll see things are arranged in a much better fashion. If you go in display, All the features that are less used are put in a box below the main menu. In the menu, if you'll see, there is a color coding done to different menu options. For example, if you're in the security menu, you'll see the new in-screen fingerprint thing is differently colored so that you are able to recognize and find it very easily when you are inside the menu. The new EMUI also comes with gesture features. So for back, you can swipe from any side of the screen to go back in the menu. To go to the home screen, you need to swipe from the bottom. And if you need to take a look at the recent apps menu, you just need to swipe from the bottom and hold, similar to the new iPhones. One more feature of the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, you get an in-display fingerprint scanner that is placed conveniently around the midsection of the smartphone. Although it's quite a fast fingerprint scanner, you need to apply a little pressure for the phone to recognize the fingerprint. Mate 20 Pro offers IR-based face recognition and it's very fast. You'll see it opens the phone in the blink of an eye. There's also an option for it to work when your eyes are closed. So Huawei has kept it open, but nonetheless it works really fast and it's quite secure since it comes with IR-based detection. Of course, the performance on the phone is going to be top-notch as it comes with latest Kirin 980 chipset that has 5G support and plenty of AI on it to make the phone Huawei's fastest it has ever made in history. Now let's move on to the cameras. If we talk about the front camera, the phone has a 24 megapixel sensor and also supports portrait mode. But right now let's take a look at the selfie with all the modes turned off. The skin tones are very real. You'll see the phone captures amazing amount of details and the skin tones are also well preserved. It's a 24 megapixel sensor and captures good amount of light as well. Talking about the rear camera, you can switch between all the three by using this menu. So there is a bar on the right side that allows you to switch between wide angle cameras that has a 0.6x of ratio compared to the normal one. This switches to the normal primary camera, and if you touch it again, this switches to the telephoto sensor. So these are my first impressions of the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, guys. The phone is slightly heavy, but the overall design is amazing. I mean, it's really worth the hype. You do get dual curve edge display, and at the back it has an amazing look and feel. The phone is pretty snappy, right from the face recognition or the fingerprint down to the interface and app handling or the camera. It's very fast. But there are certain things that we would like to test even further. I mean, the low light capability of the cameras, the time it takes for the 40-watt adapter to charge the smartphone, the call quality, picture quality, and many other features that you get with the smartphone. If you have liked this video, hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to get latest videos on technology, smartphones, and other gadgets like this. Thank you for watching.